Well, the boys basketball season underway here for 2006-2007, and we're underway. The ball's going to go all the way back into the backcourt and chased down by the Rossville Hornets. The Hornets will bring it into the front court with the basketball is Sadler. He gets it out to Miller, top of the key. Man-to-man pressure by the Broncos. Munoz comes out a loose ball. Going to be treed by the Hornets. Jordan Delks with it, and he bounces to Miller. Miller comes down the lane. A little floater is up and good. Brendan Miller has the Hornets on the scoreboard first. They lead 2-0. Broncos back up the floor with it. Jesse Berry with it. Now top of the key to Munoz. The Hornets are in a man-to-man pressure. Far corner to Gamble. Gamble finds Berry top of the key. He wants to drive. Comes down the lane. Quick move. Missed the shot. Rebound grabbed by the Hornets. Jordan Delks pulled it down. He gets it to Sadler. Sadler into the front court. Top of the key picked up by Koger. Right wing it goes to Brendan Miller. Miller sends it left wing to Delks. Delks down the baseline to Brenneman. Brenneman on the baseline on the drive is going to be fouled. Prior to the shot, the Hornets will take it out of bounds. Foul's called on Joe Gamble, his first. Team foul number 1. Jeff trailing 2-0, 7:04 to go, opening quarter here from the Crowley Center.
Yeah, Joe Gamble, he's only 6 foot, and he's playing 6'5" Jordan Mulligan, so it's going to be crucial for him to stay out of foul trouble because he's definitely covering a bigger guy than him.
Far sideline with it, Miller. Down on the blocks it goes. And we've got a violation. Stepping on the inline out of bounds for the Hornets is Jordan Mulligan, their center. First turnover of the ball game for either club. Jeff gets it back, trailing 2-0. And Jesse Berry looks over to the bench, gets the play call. Berry, a freshman for the Broncos. Front court with it. Oakley baseline right. Drives the baseline. Cross court pass to Gamble. Near corner fires a jumper. No. And we've got a rebounding foul here. And the Hornets are going to pick up a rebounding foul.
That was a nice no-lift pass from Jordan Oakley to Gamble, but he was unable to knock down the shot.
Jordan Mulligan picked up the foul for Rossville, his first team foul number 1. And Gamble inbounding baseline right underneath their own bucket for the Broncos into Munoz. He drives the baseline, missed the runner, rebound taps around and grabbed by Miller of the Hornets. Hornets on top 2-0, right they run. Pull-up jumper on the other end by Delks. Berry, Jordan Delks, 6-3, and the Hornets have a good start here, leading 5-0.
Yeah, the Hornets look like they've got a hot shooting touch. The Broncos seem to be pretty cold right now.
Front court with it. Munoz drives inside. An errant pass retrieved by Koger. Top of the key to Berry. Now right wing to Gamble. To Berry. Berry comes down the left side of the lane. In trouble. Puts up a shot. No, but drew a foul. And there's a good example there, Paul, where Berry was able to use his athleticism to hang in the air and draw a foul.
Yeah, he tried to drive in there, and he was covered by 2 much larger defenders, but acrobatically putting up the shot, and he definitely got fouled there.
Derek Brenneman picked up the Rossville foul, his first, team foul number 2. Berry at the foul line left the first free throw short. He'll get a second. Jeff still looking for their first points of the season. Down 5-0 with 6:10 to go here, opening quarter. A momentary delay here, and we're going to get a conference between 2 of the officials as Coach Gick for Rossville questioning something here. I don't know what it's about. 2 of the officials are going to talk things over. Well, that conference breaks up, and we'll be set for the second free throw here. Jesse Berry, the free throw shooter for the Broncos. Free throw in the air, missed them both short. Rebound to the Hornets. Mulligan pulled it down. The Hornets lead 5-0. Here they come into the front court. Sadler with it. Sends it right wing to Miller. Miller guarded by Munoz. Off to the now Delks. Delks tries to drive inside. Stops in the lane. Pops the jumper. No. Rebound tipped around and grabbed by Berry of the Broncos. He pushes the ball into the front court. Dishes far corner. Koger launches a 3. No. Rebound to the Hornets. Brendan Miller grabbed it. He gets it to Sadler. And Sadler will set up the Rossville offense with a 5-0 lead. Delks with it. Back to Sadler, top of the key. Far sideline to Miller. Down low, we've got a loose ball. Back to Sadler. Or actually Miller. A loose ball in the near corner. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Berry of the Broncos. And the Hornets will inbound underneath their own goal, leading 5-0. 5:29 to go here in the opening quarter. Slow start in the game for the Broncos. Miller inbounds to Sadler on the right wing. To Delks, left wing. Guarded by Berry. Back to Sadler, top of the key. Sadler dribbles, nearly traveled, gets it to Miller. Miller tries to drive the lane, dishes back to Sadler. Sadler Down low it goes to Mulligan. Here's a steal by the Broncos. Nice steal by Gamble, and here they come into the front court. Oakley with it left wing. Still down 5-0. Gamble, he slashes inside, lays it in. Joe Gamble has the Broncos on the board. They trail 5-2.
Nice drive by Joe Gamble there, straight to the basket to finish that one off, and a nice steal down the other end by him as well.
The Hornets lead by 3. They've got the ball front court, far sideline. Down low it goes. Brenneman spins on the baseline, missed the shot. Rebound to Koger of the Broncos. He dishes into the front court to Munoz, left wing, out high to Barry. Now to Koger, far corner to Gamble. And he turns it over. Taken away there by Jordan Delps. First turnover of the game for the Broncos. Brandon Miller with it. Far sideline for the Hornets. Down low on the baseline to Brenneman. Out high to Sadler. Launches a 3. Got it. Kendall Sadler, his first point. It's a 3, and Rossville leads 8-2. Back up to 4 Broncos. Koger with it. Down on the baseline to Oakley. Oakley underneath. Dishes to Gamble near corner. Missed the jumper from about 15 feet. Rebound to the Hornets. Sadler into the front court. On the dribble, picked up by Koger. Sends it to Miller here on the right wing. Down low, inside to Mulligan, and Mulligan's held from behind. That foul's going to go on Joe Gamble, and of course, Joe has got his hands full down there tonight at 6 feet, trying to guard a much, much taller Jordan Mulligan.
Yeah, so far, he's had some times in some series where he's done a nice job, and other times where he's been overwhelmed and has fouled.
Now Gamble's going to check out with 2 fouls, trying to guard the 6'5" Mulligan. Number of substitutions for the Broncos. We'll set them here for you. Timmy Fogarty's come in, and Brandon Williams has come in, and we'll see if that's the substitutions. Also number 42, Henry Patterson. So the 3 subs there for the Broncos. Hornet basketball. Sadler with the top of the key. He's going to shoot another 3. He's fouled, shooting a triple by Koger, and not a smart decision there by Blaine. And that's going to be a foul that's going to send Sadler to the foul line 3 times here for the Hornets.
And when Rossville is shooting with such a nice hot touch early in the game, you really don't want to give them these additional free throws.
3 free throws coming here for Kendall Sadler of Rossville. First free throw in the air, good. And Rossville leads by 7, 9-2, with 3:46 to go here in the opening quarter. Sadler toes the line on the second free throw. It's in the air, and it's good. He's got a great-looking free throw form. He's going to go for the trifecta right here as the Hornets lead by 8, 10-2. Third free throw by Sadler is no good. It rolled off the side of the rim. Rebound to Jeff. They're into the front court here. Williams with it to Koger. Top of the key, Munoz. He shoots a straightaway 3. Got it! Cesar Munoz with his first points of the season. Jeff down by 5, 10-5.
Yeah, that could be exactly what Jeff needs here. Munoz was wide open at the top of the key and drained that three-pointer. So that might give Jeff the boost that they need.
And now we've got a violation away from the ball. The Hornets are going to turn it over here for the 3rd time. It's going to be an offensive foul. It's going to go against number 34. Nick Phoebus, who had checked in during the last dead ball timeout. Inbounding in backcourt, Fogarty, and he gets it into Brandon Williams. Williams handling the point guard duties now for the Broncos to Fogarty. Left wing to Munoz in the front court to Koger. He comes down the lane. He's going to travel with the basketball. Second Bronco turnover. Substitution for the Hornets. Aaron Martin checks in, replacing Jordan Delps. With the basketball is Kendall Sadler for Rossville. He dribbles into the front court. Rossville leading by 5, 10-5. Here's Martin, who comes in and shoots a quick 3. Missed it. Rebound to Munoz for the Broncos. Caesar into the front court. Comes down the lane. A little runner in the lane. Got it and was fouled. We'll see if it counts. We'll wait to see officially. Yes. A chance at a 3-point play here for Caesar. He went coast to coast, and we'll see if he can make this a 2-point game.
Yeah, the senior Munoz is really stepping up well so far tonight. He's got 5 of the Broncos' points so far, and he could get the 6th one here on this free throw.
Brendan Miller picked up the foul, his first. Paul said 5 for Caesar and make it 6. 10-8. A little full court pressure by the Broncos now. Sadler with it in backcourt. Now Koger backs off a little bit of Sadler, and Sadler brings it into the front court. The Hornets have led all the way so far in this one. Miller with it down low. Runner on the lane by Phoebus rolls in. Nick Phoebus with his first bucket, 12-8 Rossville. Broncos right back up the floor. Pull-up jumper, top of the key. Rattles out by Koger. Rebound to Sadler. He bounces into the front court to Martin. Martin near corner launches a three. Yes, rattled in. Aaron Martin with a three, and the Hornets get a three on the other end. Pull-up jumper by Williams. No good for the Broncos. Knocked out of bounds by Henry Patterson. And we've got a problem with the scoreboard here as they credited that last three-pointer to the Jeff Broncos. They'll get that corrected. And the scoreboard now leads 15-8 Rossville. And the Hornets get the ball back with 2:23 to go here in the first quarter.
Just when it looked like the Broncos were putting on a little streak there, Rossville drained that three-pointer to keep Jeff down for a minute.
Nick Phoebus inbounds against full court pressure, gets it into Sadler. Sadler looks to be very quick and tough to trap. He dribbles it into the front court, gets it it's in Miller, down low on the blocks to Mulligan. Cross-court pass, right wing, three ball by Martin, no good. A leaping rebound by Henry Patterson. The Broncos, he's right down the floor, goes coast to coast, lays it up over his head and scores. Henry Patterson with a great play, 15-10 Rossville.
Nifty little move there, going to the basket, a little over-under, and flicked it up into the basket.
Front court with it. Miller, far sideline for the Hornets, drives the baseline. Pass going to be knocked out of bounds here by Brandon Williams of the Broncos. And as we said, Henry Patterson, the 6'1 senior for the Broncos, a nice play on that last offensive possession. Hornets inbound. Miller gets it into Phoebus. 15-footer right wing is missed. Rebound to Munoz for the Broncos. Munoz into the front court. Dishes to Koger. Koger drives inside. Now finds Fogarty. Far corner to Munoz. And we've got bodies on the floor, and we're going to have a foul. Going to go against the Hornets. Number 30, Aaron Martin, picks it up his first. Much to the dismay of the Hornet faithful, seated right to my left here.
Yeah, the Hornets have a large turnout here on their side, but that foul was away from the ball against number 34, Phoebus.
Looked like the official signal number 30, but it actually went against number 34, Phoebus. His second, he checks out. Broncos inbound, and here's a three ball missed by Munoz on the left wing. Rebound tipped out to the Hornets. 1:30 to go. Rossville on top 15-10 in the opening quarter here from the Crowley Center. Sadler with it, dribbling right wing, down low. It goes on the blocks. Missing the turnaround jumper is dealt. Loose ball. We're going to have a held ball on the rebound. Possession arrow is going to give it to the Broncos. And Brandon Williams, the 5'9 sophomore, brings up the floor to Koger far sideline. A dangerous pass on the inline, broken up there by Jordan Mulligan out of bounds. Broncos will keep. Inbound baseline right, 1:12 to go opening quarter, down 15-10.
Yeah, as you mentioned, that was a dangerous pass. And number 44, Mulligan, dove in front of the ball to try to get it, but he knocked it out of bounds.
Got to get another Rossville substitution. Number 24, Robbie Holford, comes in for the first time, replacing Kendall Sadler. Sadler getting his first breather of the ball game, and might have a Rossville injuries. We get the Jeff trainer. Mr. Clevenger goes down there to look something over. Looks like we've got a Rossville player holding his nose, perhaps a bloody nose there by Jordan Delks. That's the reason for the delay here. And if there's any blood on the floor, that's what the official is pointing out right now. He's looking for out near the center circle. If there's any, they're going to have to get it all cleaned up here. We're going to have some housekeeping duties here. And Jeff Clevenger is going to clean up the blood out on the floor. We've got a momentary delay here. Let's thank the floor. Now we're ready to go again. And Broncos inbounding baseline right in front court with Timmy Fogarty. Broncos down by 5 here, nearing the end of the first quarter. Into Koger, pull up three, far sideline, yes! Blaine Koger, his first points of the year. That cuts the lead for the Hornets, down to 2, 15-13.
Yeah, nice drain by Coger there. That'll pull the Broncos to within 2 points here with less than a minute left in the first quarter.
Sadler with it, front court for Rossville. Bounces down low to Mulligan. He missed the layup try. Rebound to Patterson of the Broncos. To Williams. Into the front court to Coger. Drives the baseline. Reverse layup. Good. Coger scored 5 quick points, and we're tied at 15.
Nice move there by Coger, cutting down across the baseline and laying it up and under and off the top of the glass.
Hornets with the ball front court, far sideline. Martin, here's a steal over there by the Broncos. Brandon Williams got the steal. Brandon bounces it in the lane on the other end, and the ball's kicked away by the Hornets. Jeff will keep the ball here with 25 seconds to go in the quarter, and we've got a tie ball game at 15.
Just tied up at 15, and they're starting to show some of the energy that Coach Bunnell was talking about and moving the ball with a faster-paced offense.
Coger with it, top of the key. Gets it off to Munoz, who's guarded by Williams. Now Brandon Williams with the ball for the Broncos. Munoz now is going to back it out to the circle with 12 seconds to go. Brendan Miller, the defensive assignment there for the Hornets. Munoz with it. Munoz wants to drive, and he's challenged on that shot, and he's going to pick up a foul. Brendan Miller, I believe, may have picked up his second with 4 seconds to go in the quarter, and that's going to send Caesar to the line for 2 free throw opportunities. We'll check that. They called it on Jordan Mulligan for Rossville. That's his second. And 16 fouls now on Rossville here in the first quarter. Munoz can give the Broncos the lead. The free throw, good. Jeff takes his first lead, 16-15. Substitution for Rossville. Derek Brenneman checks back in, replacing Mulligan. Caesar with 7 points so far in the ball game. Make it 8. As Jeff leads 17-15. The Hornets. Martin launches far sideline from three-point land and missed it for Rossville. Up to short. That's the end of the first quarter, and Jeff will lead by 2 points. A healthy lead there in the first quarter, I think by as many as 8 points, and they're down by 2 now. The Hornets start with the basketball, moving left to right here in the second quarter. Brenneman with it. He bounces to Phoebus, near corner. Phoebus little pump fake, gets it out to Brenneman, top of the key. Bounce pass to Phoebus in the lane, and they'll go out of bounds. Another Hornets turnover. I've got them unofficially with 5. Cesar Munoz led the Broncos in scoring in the first quarter with 8. Kendall Sadler had 5 to lead the Hornets in scoring in the first half. Bronco basketball in the front court. It's Barry with it to Munoz here on the near wing. Back to Barry, top of the key. It's Coger, Barry, Munoz, Oakley, and Fogarty on the floor for the Broncos. Oakley with it on the far baseline. He sends it in the lane to Munoz. Munoz puts it up the glass and scores. Munoz with 10, 19-15, Jeff.
Nice assist by Oakley. He looked a little bit trapped down there in the corner, but he managed to get a nice pass off the game.
Rossville Hornets ball, front court, Jordan Delk. Delk's on the drive in the lane, dishes down low to Brenneman. He makes his way into the bucket and scores. Derek Brenneman with 2 on the baseline drive there, 19-17 Jeff. And we're going to get a violation on the other end as Coger's called for a travel here for the Broncos' third turnover. Jeff up by 2. How about the rebounding and assist situation in the first quarter there?
So far, Patterson has done a nice job coming in for the Broncos. Henry Patterson, he's taken over for Jordan Oakley, and he had at least 3 rebounds, and he did a nice job there in the first quarter.
Hornet basketball. They're going to turn it over. Sadler lost the ball. Broncos have 4-6 Hornet turnovers on the other end. Oakley in trouble inside. Lays it up over his head off the glass and scores. What a circus shot that was by Jordan Oakley. His first 2, 21-17, Jeff.
I bet Oakley wouldn't have been surprised if that one did not go in, because he looked like that was a desperation shot as he was trapped under the basket.
On the other end, pulling up at the foul line and missing is Phoebus for the Hornets. Loose ball is going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Rossville. Back to the Jeff Broncos. 6:15 to go. Second quarter. Jeff by 4, 21-17.
We've seen a lot of turnovers in this game so far. A little bit of sloppy play on both sides thus far in the game.
Jesse Berry with the ball. Looks like the Hornets may be in a zone defense now here. Oakley with it, far corner. Loses the ball, gets it back, and gets it to Coger. Top of the key to Berry. 2-3 zone by the Hornets. Munoz with it, left wing. Near corner to Fogarty. Back to Munoz. They reverse it. Far far corner to Berry to the Broncos. Now to Koger. Near corner to Munoz. Pulls up for three. Yes! Munoz's shot is on early in this ball game as he's got 13, 24-17, Jeff.
Yeah, nice assist there by Koger. Against his own defense, they had the ball on the far side and then passed a quick pass cross court to Munoz.
Near corner, missing a three ball, was Brendan Miller for the Hornets. Rebounded Jeff. Berry with the ball front court to Fogarty. Near corner, Munoz fires another triple. Hits again. Back-to-back triples for Munoz. He's got 8 1/4. Jeff now leads by 10, 27-17, and the Hornets are going to take a timeout here, a 30-second timeout with 5:20. Hornets with the basketball. Sadler with it in backcourt. He brings it into the front court, picked up by Koger. Here's a three ball, missed by Jordan Delks. Rebound to Oakley of the Broncos. He brings it into the front court. Actually, it was Fogarty on that rebound. Here's a three ball buried far corner by Koger. Broncos have hit 3 consecutive threes and lead 30-17.
Yeah, they're really doing a nice job of spreading the ball around and finding the open man.
Sadler with it. Gets it to Miller down on the baseline. Ball knocked away by Berry out of bounds. Good help defense there by Berry to knock that ball away. The Hornets will inbound. Baseline right. And Brendan Miller will trigger for Rossville. And he gets it into Sadler right wing. Off to Delks, and we've got a foul here on the Broncos. I think Jesse Berry picked up a foul here, trying to guard Jordan Delks. Jesse Berry, his first foul.
So far, the Broncos have been really playing some energetic defense so far in the second quarter, and so far they haven't been picking up fouls until that one on Berry.
Brandon Miller, inbounds far sideline, gets it into Delks. Delks on the dribble top of the key. He drives the lane, dishes down low, and laying it in is Garrett Brenneman. Brenneman's got all 4 Rossville points in this quarter, 30-19 on the other end. Berry slashed, but to wave off the bucket is we've got a violation of the Broncos. They step out of bounds. A turnover there for. Substitution for Jeff. Number 12, Brandon Williams checks in, replacing Jesse Berry. 30-19. Jeff leads with 4:30 to go first half. Front court with it. Miller down low to Brenneman. Double team. Back to Miller. On the baseline. Left baseline. Misses a shot. Rebound tipped around. Grabbed by the Hornets. Three ball. Top of the key. No good. Missing the three was Martin. Rebounded Jeff. Front court with it. Williams. And here's the three ball missed on the left wing by Munoz. And the ball's going to be deflected out of bounds. We've got a foul here against the Broncos. It's going to go against Jordan Oakley, his first team foul, number 5.
Yeah, that was a pretty obvious foul for the ref to call there, but you could tell he's undersized and he's having a tough time down under the basket.
So Rossville down by 11. They'll try to get closer on this trip. Sadler with it front court to Miller, far sideline. Down low to Brenneman. He spins by Oakley and lays it in. So Brenneman having a good quarter with 6. Broncos push the tempo right back down the floor. And Koger is fouled on the baseline drive. He couldn't get it to fall. And Blaine comes up a little gimpy, too. He may have hurt his left ankle here, Paul.
He's grabbing his calf.
Or it could be his calf. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Jeff leading 30-21.
Yeah, but he's definitely in pain. He'll probably come out after these free throws.
Free throw by Koger is no good. We got a Jeff substitution. Henry Patterson comes in for Jordan Oakley. And it looks like there's another sub up ready to come in for Koger if he can make the free throw.
Number 32, Casey Smith, is going to be coming in.
If Koger can make the free throw. Free throw by Blaine is no good. So Blaine's going to have to stay on the floor here. Here come the Hornets down by 9. Sadler with it. Let's see if they try to drive on Koger here. Sadler sends it far sideline to Martin. To Brenneman. Brenneman dribbling far sideline. Off to Sadler. Launches a deep 3. No good. Rebound grabbed by Munoz, but he traveled off that rebound. 5 Broncos turnovers now. And as Paul said, Casey Smith does come in replacing Blaine Koger.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, the Hornets did try to use a screen there to get Koger off of his man. and the wide open three.
Inbounds play to Brenneman. He cuts to the basket and scores. 8 points for him in the quarter, 30-23. Broncos back up the floor with it. Williams with it. Far corner. It goes to Smith. Now to Munoz. Munoz in the lane. Back to Smith. Smith to Fogarty. Near corner to Patterson. He launches a three. Missed it. And loose ball. Rebound picked up by Smith of the Broncos to Munoz. Back to Smith, top of the key. Now to Williams. Munoz with it. He stops at the foul line, launches a jumper, and got it. Caesar has given the Broncos a 32-23 lead.
You're listening to WJEF Lafayette, serving the greater Lafayette community since 1972.
Bronco basketball here, 32-23. Here's a pull-up jumper, missed by the Broncos. Patterson with it. Rossville with the basketball. Down low, a dish. And missing the layup, Miller is going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by whom? Jeff. 32-23. Rossville leading Lafayette Jeff. Lafayette Jeff leading Rossville with 2:27 to go here, second quarter. Game's gotten a little ragged here in the last minute or so, Paul.
Yeah, it's some sloppy play by both teams and sloppy shooting also.
Rossville inbound. Miller with it. Gets it into Delks. Delks finds Sadler. Far sideline to Miller. Back to Sadler, top of the key. To Delks. Delks drives, stops the foul line, and hits a jumper. Delks with 5. 32-25, Jeff. Smith on the other end pulls up for three. No good for the Broncos. Rebound to the Hornets. Nick Beavis grabs it, and he's going to hand off to Sadler. The Hornets can get closer. 32-25 deficit. Sadler with it to Miller, right wing. Miller gets a screen. Dishes down low to Brenneman. His shot up and good. Brenneman's been a load in the quarter for the Broncos. He's got 10. 32-27, Jeff. 1:43 to go here in the half. Far corner front court, Williams, and his pass deflected out of bounds as he tried to get Patterson on the baseline. Blaine Koger comes back in. So he's okay, apparently, and Casey Smith will go back to the bench. Jordan Oakley going to check in as well. And Henry Patterson will take a breather. 5-point lead for the Broncos. Substitution for the Hornets. Aaron Martin checks back in, replacing Derek Brenneman. He takes a seat with 5 field goals for 10 points here in the quarter. Fogarty inbounds, gets it in to Koger, top the key to Williams. To Fogarty, far corner. Fogarty on the dribble to Williams. Williams stops at the foul line, shoots a shot, left it short. Rebound to the Hornets. Here comes Sadler. Hornets down by 5. Near corner, 3 ball by Delks. No. Rebound grabbed by Williams to the Broncos. He races into the front court. Dishes to Oakley. He spins in the lane. Missed the shot. Rebound grabbed by the Hornets. Sadler with it. To Martin in the front court. Here's a steal by Oakley. Oakley with the steal. He comes down the lane to Koger. Left wing. Munoz to 3. No. Rebound grabbed by Rossville's Jordan Delks. And Sadler is going to slow the tempo for Rossville with 52 seconds to go in the half. 32-27, 3 ball. Jordan Delks is buried. Delks with 8 in the ball game. 2-point lead for the Broncos, 32-30. On the other end, Koger launches a 3. No, back ironed it. Rebound grabbed underneath by Oakley. He lays it in. Oakley with 4 points, all in the quarter, 34-30 Jeff.
Nice one-man show there by Oakley underneath the basket. A good rebound and then put it back in.
On the other end, Delks launches another 3 straight away. He hits again. Same spot on the court. He's hit back-to-back 3s. Hornets draw within 1, 34-33. With 13 seconds to go in the half. The Broncos apparently going to play for 1. Munoz with it at the half-court line. 7 seconds to go. Munoz drives the right side of the lane. Pulls up his foul. Caesar fouled with 4.2 to go in the half. He'll shoot 2 free throws. But Brandon Miller picked up his second foul.
The Broncos had a nice run at finishing off the first quarter, and the Hornets have really done a nice job of coming back so far in the second quarter and had the same type of run here, and they've closed it in to a 1-point game.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. That's a very good point. The Broncos closed out the first quarter strong, but the Hornets here down by just one as Munoz misses it. No, he made it. Got the friendly roll on the free throw there. 35-33, Jeff by 2. Hornets were down by, I believe, as many as, 11 points here in this quarter. 2-point lead for Jeff. Second free throw by Munoz is good. 36-33. Here come the Hornets. Delk launches a three just across half court. Missed it. And Jeff's going to take a 3-point lead to the locker room. 36-33 here at the Crawley Center tonight against the Rossville Hornets. 3-point shooting in the first half. That is outstanding for the Broncos. They're going to have the ball to start second half. It's Jesse Berry with it to Gamble. Pulls up near corner. Misses the jumper. Rebound to Rossville. The Broncos are going to start with the original starting five of Blaine Coger, Jesse Berry, Joe Gamble, Jordan Oakley, and Cesar Munoz. Hornets with it in the front court. Brenneman has trouble with the ball in the baseline, and he lost it out of bounds, but it's touch pass by Joe Gamble. For the Rossville Hornets, their original starting five as well. Brendan Miller, Kendall Sadler, Jordan Delks, Derek Brenneman, and Jordan Mulligan. Miller inbounds, baseline left. Gets it into Mulligan. Off to Delks, left wing. Guarded there by Berry. Delks on the drive. Dishes far corner to Brenneman. Brenneman comes inside. Now gets it to Miller. Miller dishes out high to Sadler, who launches a three. Yes. Kendall Sadler has just tied the ball game. 36 apiece on the other end. Nice defensive play by Sadler as well to knock it away from Coger.
Yeah, Sadler's a fast guy, and he's certainly shown some energy here to start the second half.
And Kendall with 8 points. Bronco ball inbounding in front of their own bench, front court, Munoz. Broncos moving left to right here in the second half. Into Gamble. He drives the lane, puts it up, and scores. Joe Gamble with his second bucket of the ball game. 38-36 Jeff.
And Gamble got some nice air there as he drove the lane and finger rolled that one in.
Brenneman on the other end on the baseline. Dishes far corner. Delks launches a three. Rattled out. Rebound to Gamble. Here come the Broncos. 7 minutes to go in the quarter. Up 2. Gamble goes coast to coast. Lays it up with the left hand. No. Rebound tipped out nicely by Oakley to Berry. What a play there by Oakley to keep the ball alive. Berry, an athletic move to the bucket. Couldn't finish, though. Rebound to Brenneman for the Hornets. And Sadler brings it into the front court. Left wing there to Delks. He shoots from all over the place. And here's a foul called on Jesse Berry, his second of the ball game. And I think the case on that foul, Paul, is that Berry knows that Delks can shoot from anywhere just across half court. And he was guarding him really, really close and got called for a tic-tac foul there.
Yeah, Delks is a pretty big guy, but he's shown that he can make the three-pointer. And Berry got caught on a silly reach-in foul there. He shouldn't have done that.
Rebounding here, Miller. Into Sadler. Sadler, a pump fake, and he traveled. Took a little shuffle step there. 8 turnovers by the Hornets as Jeff leads 38-36. With 6:40 to go in the third quarter. And Berry will bring the ball across the half-court line. No full-court pressure by the Hornets. Berry with it. Sends it near corner. Munoz. He's going to launch an open triple. Hits it again. He's got 23. That's his fourth three-pointer. 41-36 Jeff. When his shot is on, the Broncos are probably going to be in good shape. That's the case right now. On the other end, Mulligan spins on the baseline, called for a travel. Hornets now with 9 turnovers in the ballgame.
Yeah, the Rossville faithful are certainly looking for some fouls there, but there's a couple of travels on the last 2 trips down the floor for them.
41-36 Jeff. 6:10 to go here, third quarter. Gamble with it on the other end in the lane. A little pump fake. Puts it up and scores. Joe Gamble now with 4 in the quarter as Jeff leads 43-36 over Rossville.
Yeah, nice job there. He drove in, couldn't find a shot, and managed to finally drop back and get one.
Jeff on a 7-0 run after the Hornets tied it with a 3 to start the quarter. Here's the 3-ball. Sadler, he just got one in the near corner. He's got all 6 points for Rossville in the half. 43-39 Jeff. Berry with the ball. This is off the Munoz front court. He flashes down the lane, and he's bumped and fouled. We'll see if they rule it on the shot.
Yeah, Berry's having a fun time out there, it looks like right now, against Blaine Coger, who injured his ankle earlier in the game, and he is a fast guy against Blaine Coger.
Brendan Miller called for the foul, his third, and it was not in the act of shooting. Jeff takes it out of bounds. Joe Gamble inbounding baseline right underneath his own bucket here. And he gets it into Munoz. Munoz dribbles, comes down the lane, misses the shot. We've got another whistle, another stoppage of play here. Another Rossville Hornet foul. Called on Jordan Mulligan, his third. Team foul number 2, and this time Munoz will step to the foul line for a couple of free throw opportunities. Caesar 5 for 5 from the line tonight. And make it 6 for 6. He's got 24 points, 44-39 Jeff. 5:36 to go here in the third quarter. Second free throw in the air by Caesar. Got them both.
Munoz has been great from the free throw line today. That's his 7th made free throw out of 7 attempts.
Hornets with the ball, front court. Delks with it over on the far sideline, guarded very closely by Barry. Now he reverses his dribble, pulls up far corner, left the shot short. Rebound grabbed by Mulligan to the Hornets. Nice offensive rebound there to Brenneman, who tried to feed Mulligan, and the ball's kicked away by the Broncos. The Hornets will inbound on the baseline here. 5:15 to go third quarter, 45-39 Lafayette Jeff in this one. Inbounds pass to Mulligan. To Sadler. To Miller left wing, and down on the baseline to Brenneman. Shoots the jumper and scores. 10-footer is good. Derek Brenneman with 12. 45-41 Jeff. Jeff races to the other end. Koger on the baseline. Missed the runner. Rebound to the Hornets. Brenneman got it.
Brenneman's height advantage is really starting to show.
And Sadler with the ball front court. To Miller, far sideline. Back to Sadler, top of the key. Left wing to Delks. He forces a pass down low to Mulligan, and Mulligan is fouled by the Broncos. Joe Gamble will pick up the foul. His third, team foul number 2. Substitution for Jeff. Timmy Fogarty's going to come back in, replacing Gamble. And we're going to get number 52, Shane Wyatt, into the ball game for the first time. The sophomore comes in, replacing Jordan Oakley, and Wyatt, the tallest player the Broncos have on their roster at 6 foot 2 inches tall.
Yeah, the Broncos look like they need every inch they can get right here.
This jumper missed by Delks. It rattled out. An offensive rebound, missed on the putback try by Mulligan, and then the Hornets committed an over-the-back foul on a second rebound attempt. It's going to go against Jordan Delks, his first, team foul number 3. 4:39 to go. Third quarter, 45-41. Jeff on top of Rossville. Broncos with the basketball. Barry with it front court between the circles, top of the key. Far sideline to Fogarty, back to Barry. Off to Munoz as the Hornets maybe in a 2-3 zone here. Coming down the lane, Fogarty dishes down low to a wide open Munoz, who lays it in. Munoz now with 7 in the quarter, 47-41, and a nice pass there from Timmy Fogarty, and we say that a lot on the gridiron.
Yeah, but a nice pass here on the hardwood, and there was a good assist there as he drove in the lane.
And here's a Bronco foul. Good aggressive defense, but picking up the foul here is Shane Wyatt, his first. Team foul number 3. We got a timeout called by the Rossville Hornets. 4:04 to go here.
For more information, visit www.iyy.org.
Back here again at the Crawley Center. Rossville inbounding underneath their own bucket, down by 6. The inbounds pass comes to Brenneman. He drives the left side of the lane, missed the shot. Rebound nearly tipped in by the Hornets, but now Jeff grabs the board. Front court with it, Fogarty, right wing, near quarter to Munoz. Thought about the shot, but dishes back to Fogarty. Loose ball. Fogarty tips it, and it's retrieved by Delks of the Hornets. 6 Bronco turnovers now. Hornets down by 6. They'll try to get closer. Far corner with it, Delks. Down low to Mulligan in the lane. Pulls up and got the roll. Mulligan with his first 2 of the ball game. 47-43 Jeff. 3:30 to go third quarter. Barry with it. To Koger, right wing. Top of the key to Munoz. Munoz sends it to Fogarty, far sideline. Far corner to Barry. He comes down the baseline. Dishes to Munoz. Now he comes down the near baseline and scores on the shot. Nice play there by Caesar Munoz, and Jeff up by 6, 49-43. Front court with it, Delks, down low to Brenneman. He turns on Wyatt, back to Delks. Comes down the baseline. Delks fouled on the drive. He'll shoot 2 free throws for Rossville. Jesse Berry picked up his third foul, and I think he's going to check out here in a moment to be replaced by Brandon Williams. Jordan Delks, 2 free throws for Rossville. He's got 11 points in the ball game. Make it 12. So Williams comes in, replacing Berry for the Broncos. 49-44 Jeff. 3 minutes to go straight up here in the third quarter. Jordan Oakley's going to come back in as well for the Broncos, replacing Timmy Fogarty. Delks at the line for a second. Free throw in the air. Good. Made them both. 49-45. Broncos back up the floor. Koger with it to Oakley. Oakley tried to get it to Wyatt. Nothing there. Now to Munoz, who sends it to Williams. Near corner to Koger. Down low to Wyatt. Wyatt puts it up. Got the roll. Shane Wyatt with a great play. He turned and put it up and got the roll. 51-45 Jeff.
Nice job by Koger also to find him inside the lane.
2 for Wyatt, as we've got an over-the-back foul on the other end on defense here. Going to go against Jordan Oakley of the Broncos, his second. Team foul number 5. 2:36 to go third quarter. Jeff 5-5. By 6 rather. 51-45. Inbounds pass to Sadler for 3. He buried it. Kendall Sadler with his third triple of the half.
The Blaine Koger slipped and fell, and Sadler took advantage of to drain the 3.
51-48 Jeff. Koger launches a jumper on the right wing in the front court. It rattled out. Rebound to Rossville. And the Rossville Hornets can tie the ballgame on a 3 this trip if they choose to shoot one. Brenneman with it, baseline left, turns, puts it up over Wyatt, left it way short. Rebound tip, saved by Brenneman. Then he had it stolen away by Williams, and Brenneman commits a foul for the Hornets. His second, and good steal there by Williams of the Broncos.
Yeah, nice effort there and good quickness by Williams. And he got in there and got the rebound and undrew the foul very quickly.
Brandon Williams there with the steal, and Rossville has turned it over 10 times in the game. 2:01 to go, third quarter, 51-48. Lafayette Jeff on top. Look at another timeout. The Jeff Broncos are going to take one, a full timeout. We'll step away for 1 minute. You're listening to Bronco basketball on Jeff 92-48. And Jeff had a 3-point lead at the halftime break, and that's where it stands now. 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Williams with the ball. He crosses the half-court line for Jeff. Gets it to Munoz, far sideline. Caesar drives back to Williams, and he's nearly got tied up by Sadler. Far sideline now to Oakley. Oakley to Williams. Right wing to Munoz. Munoz drives to the baseline. Throws it up and in. Caesar Munoz, another good quarter here, and let's see what we got here. Basket is good, and we've also got a foul against Rossville's Derek Brenneman, his third. So this is going to be a chance of a 3-point play for Caesar as he could give the Broncos a 6-point lead if he makes it.
Yeah, that was a nice bucket there as he drove along the baseline and got that one to roll in. I'm not sure how he did that one.
11 points here. 11 points for Caesar here in the quarter. Now make it 12. He's got 32 in the ball game. The lead all scorers, 54-48. On the other end, here's a 3-ball on the left wing. It's hit by Aaron Martin, his second 3 of the ball game. 3-point lead for the Broncos, 54-51. And Coach Bunnell upset, apparently defensively for his club, calls for a 30-second timeout at the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, he's really turned it on here.
Williams with the ball front court for the Broncos. Near corner to Munoz. Down low in the lane to Wyatt. He turns to his left, fires and scores. A great play by Wyatt. He's got 4 points in the quarter, 56-51, and he showed a couple nice post moves here in the quarter, Paul.
Yeah, nice basket as he was surrounded by 5 defenders.
On the other end, Delks misfires on the 3. Rebound tipped around and grabbed by the Hornets. Here's a 3-ball missed near far corner by Martin. And now a rebounding foul against Rossville. So they attempted a couple of quick threes, missed them both, and pick up a rebounding foul on Jordan Delks, his second. 1:12 to go, third quarter, 56-51. Lafayette Jeff on top of Rossville.
And Rossville's got plenty of time left in this game. They're only down by 5, and there's a minute and 11 seconds and counting in the third quarter, but they seem to be almost playing with a little bit of desperation.
Williams with it front court. The Hornets look like to be some type of zone defense as Koger misfires on a 3 near corner. Nice offensive rebound by Caesar, and we've got a traveling call on Caesar Munoz. 7 turnovers against the Broncos. So the Broncos turnovers have been limited here tonight, but there was one that'll give the ball back to Rossville with 58 seconds to go in the quarter. So Sadler walks the ball into the front court for Rossville, picked up by Koger. Far corner to Martin. Down low to Mulligan. He slips against Wyatt, puts up a shot anyway and scores. A real tough shot by Jordan Mulligan. 4 points, 3-point lead for the Broncos, 56-53. And with 35 seconds to go, Williams holds the ball at the half-court line as the Hornets stay in his zone defense here. Williams with it. Far sideline to Munoz. The Broncos may be content here to hold for a final shot in the quarter with 20 seconds to go. Williams with it. Near corner to Koger. To Munoz. Out high by the circle. He dribbles over to the far sideline. Back to Williams. Dangerous pass. Williams retrieves. Gives it back to Munoz. 6 seconds to go. Munoz, top of the key, behind the back dribble. Comes down the lane. Fires the lane. Throws it in. Caesar scores with a buzzer. 58-53. Jeff leads after 3 quarters of play. And this was Rosberry to start the quarter with only 4 players. But they get Martin out there now. The Hornets with the ball, and they've been unable to stop Caesar Munoz in this game, who's been in the zone with 34 points. Hornet basketball knocked away in their front court by Brandon Williams of the Broncos. Now Derek Brenneman gets off the Hornet bench, replacing Aaron Martin.
And now Martin can go sit down on the bench.
Yeah. Brendan Miller inbounds, gets it into Mulligan. He misses a corner jumper. Rebound tipped around, grabbed down there by Miller. Missed the putback try. Delks follow up, no good. Got his own putback again, missed again. Gets his own again, and he's stripped. We've got a whistle and a foul on the floor. It's going to go against Lafayette Jeff, and boy, picking up the foul was Joe Gamble. That's his 4th foul. He'll probably have to head to the bench, but the Broncos a little bit fortunate there, Paul, because Jordan Delks had a couple of point-blank layup opportunities he couldn't convert.
Yeah, the Broncos are certainly fortunate, and they are undersized, but I'm sure Coach Brunel is going to be working with them on the rebounding this week.
Corner jumper missed by Delks. Rebound to the Broncos. Munoz with it. He's into the front court. Near corner, Koger launches a quick 3. Yes! Wayne Koger with 11 points now. His 3rd triple. 61-53 Jeff. 7:23 to go in the game.
I think it's important for Jeff to get some other players back scoring so that Rossville can't simply shut down Munoz.
Now Derek Brenneman scores on a drive on the other end. He's got 14. Jeff pushes the tempo. Williams with it. Had his pass deflected, got it back, and drives and scores. Brandon Williams now with his first bucket of the ball game gives Jeff an 8-point lead. On the other end, Mulligan double team back to Delk. 3 ball, left wing, no good. Rebound down low to Brenneman, and he's fouling the putback try. He'll shoot 2 free throws here for the Rossville Hornets. Shane Wyatt picked up his 2nd personal foul, team foul number 7 against Jeff. Derek Brenneman to the free throw line. 14 points. That's tied for team high honors with Kendall Sadler, as the first free throw is missed by Brenneman. Now the Hornets are a much bigger team, but they've only shot 6 free throws in the entire ball game, and that was just their 3rd of the half as Brenneman makes 1 of 2. 63-56 Broncos push the tempo, fire another 3. Koger hits again from the near corner. He's stuck 2 in a row from the exact same spot. 10-point Bronco lead, 66-56. Front court, spinning underneath and being called for a charge is Jordan Mulligan for the Hornets. His 4th personal foul and the 11th turnover for Rossville. So the Broncos will try to build on this 10-point lead. 66-56, 6:41 to go in the ball game. Williams walks it across the half-court line. Picked up by Miller. Near corner to Munoz. Munoz drives inside, and he is grabbed and held. Foul's going to go against Kendall Sadler, I believe. That'll be his first foul. 8th foul against Rossville, so Cesar Munoz to the line. 34 points, and as Paul said, he's been great at the line tonight with 8 for 8 from the charity stripe. Free throw by Cesar, no good, he missed one. But a leaping rebound is Joe Gamble. Broncos get a reset here off a nice rebound by Gamble. Gamble has the ball near corner, gets it to Williams. The Hornets are in his zone defense. And Gamble with the ball again. Gamble drives inside, puts it up off the glass, scores. Joe with 8 in the ball game. 12-point lead for Jeff, 68-56.
Yeah, nice rebound off of the missed free throw, and then a nice bucket to finish it off.
Broncos need to hunker down defensively now and not allow the Hornets to get back in the ball game. Delks a baseline drive, missed the shot, tips up his rebound. No, rebound is tipped around again and retrieved by Miller of Rossville. Near corner, Delks. He drives the baseline, puts it up. No, drew a Bronco foul. Let's see who picked up the foul. It's going to get against Joe Gamble, and he's just fouled out. So Joe Gamble fouls out with 8 points. And 6 of those 8 had come in the second half. So we'll see who head coach Bunnell will replace him with. Bunnell taking his time here with the decision, talking things over with assistant coach Isaac Stevers. But Gamble's eligibility is expired here in the ball game.
He's made some great contributions for the Broncos, though. He's a little bit undersized, and he's been showing some great energy, both on offense and defense for the Broncos.
Now, head coach Scott Bunnell using all his elapsed time here to talk things over with the official. Now he makes the move. Henry Patterson will be the replacement for Joe Gamble. 5:47 to go in the ball game. Lafayette Jeff on top of Rossville, 68-56. 2 free throws coming for Rossville, though. Jordan Delks. Delks with 13 in the ball game. He's 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. Free throw by Delks is good. 14 points. This was a 3-point lead at halftime by the Broncos. Rossville got a quick 3 to start the second half to tie it up as Delks misses the second. And then the remainder of the third quarter belonged to the Broncos. Munoz pulls up for 3 on the other end, missed it. Rebound tip. Grabbed by Mulligan of the Hornets. Sadler across the half-court line into the front court for Rossville. They're down by 11 with 5:25 to go. Sadler far corner guarded by Koger. Down low it goes, and Delks plays it up and in. Delks with 16, 9-point Bronco lead. The Broncos again get it right back down the floor quickly. Left wing, Patterson launches a triple, no good. Rebound to Delks. The Hornets will try and get the lead under 9 here. The deficit under 9, rather. On the left baseline, traveling with the ball is Jordan Mulligan. For the Hornets, that's their 12th turnover. As Jordan Oakley back into the game for Jeff, replacing Shane Wyatt.
Shane Wyatt has done a nice job defensively for the Broncos. That was a good job there, taking a stand against the larger Mulligan for Rossville and forcing him to travel.
5 minutes to go. Jeff by 9. They've got the ball 68-59. Munoz is going to walk the ball across the half-court line. He gives off to Koger. Koger near corner to Munoz. Man-to-man pressure by the Hornets. Out high to Williams at the half-court line, who pitches to Munoz, who drives the right baseline. Missed the floater. Oakley with a rebound, and he's fouled on the putback try. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Aaron Martin with the foul, his first for Rossville. Team's 9th, but 2 free throws here for Jordan Oakley. Oakley with 4 points in the ball game, coming back in the second quarter. And he fires his first free throw of the ball game, and he hits it. 10-point lead for Jeff, 69-59. Broncos will be back in action again next Tuesday, 6:30 start time against Twin Lakes in the JNC Hoops Classic as Oakley makes a pair. 11-point lead for the Broncos with 4:38 to go in the game. Sadler with the ball, crosses the half-court line for Rossville to Martin. Martin down low to Delks. He draws a blocking foul on the baseline. He was in the act of shooting, too. So Delks back to the free throw line. He's 1 of 2 in the quarter and 3 out of 4 in the half from the foul line. As Oakley picks up his 3rd personal. Free throw good by Jordan Delks. He's got 17. That leads all the Hornet players in scoring. His second freebie is also good. 70-61. Williams brings the ball in the front court for Jeff. To Koger, baseline right to Oakley on the baseline. He got by Brenneman and laid it in. Good play by Oakley. 72-61, and you've got to be impressed tonight, Paul, by the post players of Jeff. They're undersized. They've had some nice moves.
Yeah, they've done a nice job, both on offense and defense, but especially a nice job there by Oakley.
Hornets with the basketball. Near corner, 3 ball by Delks, no good. Rebound to Williams of the Broncos. He races into the front court and dishes down low. Patterson is fouled on his way to the bucket. So Patterson is going to shoot 2 free throws as the Hornets are guilty of 10 team fouls now. So double bonus time for Jeff. As Derek Brenneman charged for his 4th personal.
Yeah, the Hornets are down by 11 here. And with Patterson shooting 2 free throws, they've got to start getting a little bit desperate right about now.
Henry Patterson with 2 points back in the first quarter has not attempted a free throw tonight for Jeff. His free throw is way short. The lead remains at 11 for Jeff, 72-61. And Coach Scott Bunnell yelling out to Patterson, says, get some more arc on that free throw. He fires this one. He gets a lot better arc that time. He makes it. 73-61 Jeff. Sadler with the ball front court for Rossville. Had it knocked away from behind by Koger out of bounds. Rossville keep. 3:45 to go. Jeff by a dozen. Baseline right front court. The Hornets will inbound. And Brendan Miller with the inbounds pass. Into Brenneman. Brenneman drives down the lane on Oakley. Missed the shot, got his own rebound. Fouled on the putback, and it went in. So it'll be a chance of a 3-point play for Derek Brenneman.
Yeah, the Broncos are having some trouble getting rebounds. Not surprising with their lack of size, but they really need to be a little more physical down there and get the rebounds, but without fouling.
Oakley picked up his 4th. He'll check out. Shane Wyatt comes back into the ball game. Brenneman to the foul line for the Hornets. He's got 17 in the ball game, and he'll try to convert the 3-point play. Timmy Fogarty's going to check back in for Jeff. And Henry Patterson will take a seat on the Bronco bench. 73-63, Jeff. 3:40 to go in the 4th quarter. Brenneman's free throw is good. 3-point play is converted. Williams with the ball in front court, near corner to Koger, won't shoot. Gets it out to Munoz. He's over on the far sideline on the dribble. Now to Williams. And this time Sadler will come out and pick him up. Far corner with it. Munoz drives the baseline. Got the roll on a tough shot on the baseline. His first field goal of the quarter. He's got 36, 75-64, Jeff. Hornets right back up the floor. Delks with it on the left wing. To Miller. Miller's going to hand off to Sadler out at the half-court line. Sadler on the dribble now. And he gets it off to Miller, far sideline. Miller with it. Reversing dribble, left side. Off to Delks, guarded very closely by Williams. Delks tries to drive the baseline. He spins, lays it up, no. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Jordan Delks of Rossville. Back to Lafayette Jeff with 2:46 to go. Jeff leading 75-64. Brandon Williams with the ball. Front court for the Broncos to Koger, right wing. The Broncos can burn some clock here if they choose with 2:35 to go. Koger with it again near sideline. Down low to Wyatt. Wyatt puts it up in the lane. Got the roll. Well, you've got to be impressed with Shane Wyatt tonight. The sophomore with 6 points, all in the second half. 77-64 Jeff. And Shane played a lot of the JV game tonight as well, by the way, which Jeff won 52-31. Hornets down low, and we get a Bronco foul as Delps drew a Bronco foul. We'll see who picked it up. It's going to go get Shane Wyatt. Wyatt with a third personal foul. 2 free throws coming here for Jordan Delps. 18 points for Delps in the game. Now he has 19. He's 6 for 6 from the foul line in the second half is Jordan. Delps, the 6'2 junior, makes a pair. 77-66 Jeff. 2:09 to go in the contest. Fogarty with the ball front court for Jeff, far sideline. Gets it to Munoz. The Broncos are going to spread the floor. Work on the clock with 2 minutes to go. Now Williams with it. To Koger on the right wing. Koger bounces down low to Wyatt. Wyatt comes down the lane and lays it up and in. Boy, the Hornets really have not had an answer for Wyatt tonight when he's been in there. He's got 8 points, 13-point lead for the Broncos.
Yeah, he caught Brenneman out of position a little bit there and went to the basket and finished strong.
3 ball, top of the key, buried by Kendall Sadler for Rossville. He's got 17. 10-point lead for the Broncos with 1:30 to go. Munoz crosses half-court line, comes down the lane, dishes down low to Wyatt. Wyatt lays it in again. Shane's been unstoppable. Do we have a foul as well? I believe so. Shane's going to have a chance at a 3-point play. Basket is good as the foul is called on Aaron Martin, his second.
Yeah, I'll tell you what really made that play was Cesar Munoz. He drove straight to the basket and a no-look dish to Shane Wyatt. And I'll tell you about every Rossville Hornets defender in the area went straight to Cesar Munoz on that play.
81-69, Lafayette Jeff, and Shane Wyatt into double figures here. 10 points, all in the second half. He'll try to make it 11 from the foul line. Shane's free throw is no good. Rebound to Rossville. They're down by 12 with 1:16 to go. Here's the 3 ball. Martin right wing and rattled out. Rebound tip. Grabbed by Lafayette Jeff. Munoz with it. He'll dribble up the far sideline into the front court. Coach Bunnell says back it out and work on the clock with 1:05 to go fourth quarter. The Hornets now may need to foul. Williams with it. Williams on the dribble, top of the key. Guarded by Miller. Miller won't foul. Now Williams on the dribble as Miller's trying to chase him, but still no foul. To Koger, down near corner to Patterson. Patterson comes down the lane. He's fouled on the drive. He'll shoot 2 free throws here. He's 1 of 2 from the foul line. 45 seconds to go. Foul called on Aaron Martin, his 4th. And Jeff to the foul line, leading 81-69. Henry Patterson, the free throw shooter. He's got 3. And make it 4. You got the friendly roll there. So with 45 seconds to go, the Broncos appear to be in good shape to starting the season off with a victory. As Patterson makes a pair. 83-69, Jeff. And we're going to get a timeout called by Rossville with 43 seconds to go. Jeff on top, as I said, 83-6 in the ball game against the Rossville Hornets. And the Hornets with the basketball. It's Kendall Sadler. He'll bring him across the front court, picked up defensively by Koger. He got the pass back from Brenneman. Sadler bounces top of the key to Martin. Sadler near corner, launches a 3, and he hits again. That's his 5th 3 of the half. 83-72 Jeff with 25 seconds to go. They can run out the clock now. Patterson with it front court to Koger at the high post. Koger top of the key, guarded by Martin. Koger on the dribble, sends to Munoz out at the half-court circle. 12 seconds to go. Munoz is going to be fouled by Sadler. Kendall Sadler, his second foul. Cesar Munoz will have 2 free throws with 11 seconds to go in the game. Cesar with 36. 2 free throws here would get him 2 shy of a 40-point effort.
He's really been definitely the main offensive story for the Broncos, and he's also allowed the other Broncos to, on offense to score because he's been drawing double teams pretty much all night.
Caesar had 20 of those points in the first half. He had 14 more in the third quarter. Free throw is good. (84-72). So he made 1 of 2. Rossville with the basketball and cutting to the lane, down the lane, and missing a shot at the buzzer was Kendall Sadler. The ball game concludes, and Jeff wins its season opener over the Rossville Hornets, 84-72 here.